Bless up, y'all. King Kevin in the building. It's a beautiful Friday. This is June 18th, 2021. They just passed the bill to make Juneteenth a national holiday. Mind you, it's not going to be a paid holiday. Fortunately, as black folks, we keep going for the okie doke every single time. Like, how many times are we going to continue buck dancing, skipping and hopping, clapping when a good old master want to give us a small token? Want to give us a piece of rag for clothes, or a morsel of bread, or a piece of chitlin or a chicken wing, and just go crazy and happy about it. You know what I mean? Who cares about Juneteenth in comparison to reparations? Juneteenth, yes, celebration, the end of slavery, but truth be told, the day after June 19th, 1865, people were still enslaved in Texas a couple of days after, maybe even a week or a month later. So it wasn't even the last day. But I do appreciate the people who put in the work. They have been trying to pass this bill for a long time, even though Juneteenth been celebrated for decades. I was going to say centuries, but for decades. I've been celebrating Juneteenth since 2009. Thank you to Miss Walker, Rwanda Walker, the Palo Park Library. Rest in peace. The Queen gave me my first chance to speak and give a Black history presentation, which was Black authors and writers who paved the way. And there's been many of our ancestors who paved the way. But as Black folks, African Americans, whether you African-Haitian, African-Jamaican, African-Bahamian, or straight African from the motherland, our people paved the way and fought, blood, sweat, and tears, worked their fingers literally to the bone, man, literally to the bone. Case the point, in Haiti, people worked to death. You wasn't expected to live past 2-3 years. So they constantly had an influx of people coming to the island. Haiti had damn near, 500,000, 750,000, possibly 1 million enslaved Africans. Who knows how many, because they kept bringing them in, but they kept killing them. The U.S. probably only had a couple 100,000 at the time. But it's just crazy, man. Insult to injury, I tell you. How the hell are they going to pass that bill and we still haven't got the anti-lynching bill against African Americans? We still haven't got reparations. We still have not got on 40 acres and a mule, but they want to give us this small token holiday. And it took years to do it. And it wasn't a unanimous decision. I think the House voted 415 votes, and maybe 14, 15 other congressmen and women didn't vote for it. Mainly Republicans who didn't vote for it, which is cool. Because the main goal, the prize, the main thing we need to keep our eyes on is reparations. Acknowledge that this country was built on the backs of our ancestors, and also the financial acknowledgement. Some people say $15 trillion, $30 trillion. I don't know how much it is, but we need to repair our communities, because our communities are dying, they're suffering from just the years, centuries, enslaved 400 plus years, man. That's crazy. You know what that did? That caused us, that affected the love, the love relationship between each other in the Black community. That's why we kill each other the way we do. That's why we won't have the appreciation for life in our own culture, our community. Our community's in shambles. Our fathers are in prison. Father's Day is coming up, June 20th, correct? This Sunday. And we got down near 1 million Black men in prison right now. The United States is only, I don't know, what's the size of how many people in America right now? But as far as the prison population around the world, U.S. is the number one. U.S. is the number one population of prison. And it's filled with Black folks. People look like me. I probably, I could have been in prison very easily. This is the savagery. The rapacious just appetite for our blood. They still slaughtering us to this day. Joe Biden got elected. Soon he get elected. LGBT got a bill passed. Forgive me, I'm sweating. I just came from working out. LGBT got a bill passed. The anti-Asian hate bill got passed. Quick. We still ain't got no reparations. We still don't get our 40 acres and a mule. Which means that, like Tupac said, they don't really care about us. They really don't care about us. We got to care about us, because if we constantly celebrate and get distracted by this Roman circus, this New World Order, and everything they want to just throw at us, while the real trickery and games are being played on the other side, it's going to constantly happen. We should have rejected the bill to make Juneteenth national holiday. That would have got their attention. We don't even want that. As a people, we should have said, man, we don't even want that. Y'all can keep that. We want reparations. We want our communities repaired. We want our families repaired. We want our men back in the homes so they can protect and provide their children. Do you know what happens when a home does not have a father in the house? Do you know what happens to our children, to our baby girls and boys? They're open prey for all the predators of all sorts and kinds. I can tell you, I don't even know, I don't have enough fingers to count how many females I know have been sexually assaulted, molested, or raped as children because the father was not there. The mother's too busy trying to make ends meet, so she can't be there. It's impossible. And our women has been beat up so long, the Willie Lynch syndrome, the post-traumatic slave syndrome been going on so long that black women think they're so strong, tough, they don't even need a man. The only females in the world, out of all cultures of the world, only females who think they don't need a man is a black woman. That's how twisted and brain warped our females are. And it has a lot to do with slavery. How Willie Lynch says women are good for business. Beating them is not a good thing to do. Take the men, strip them naked, violate them in front of the woman so that she knows that he cannot defend her, that the white man is everything, the white man is provider, the white man is protector, the white man is going to make sure everything is good and right, and it's not. It will never be right the way it is right now. We need to repair our communities. We need to love back in our communities. They passed the Juneteenth thing as some sort of symbolic gesture. What about an economic gesture? What about repairing our communities, putting community centers back in, putting schools up with black teachers, men and women, a lot more men, but men and women, black men and women who love black children in these communities. Putting police officers who actually live in the black community so they don't come in the black community terrorizing us, killing us. I just watched a video last night from California, Colton, Colton, California. A black man was sleeping in his car. The police just came, rushed him, to tell him get out of the car, tasing him and all kind of craziness. Why? Because he's black. We don't mean shit to these people in this country. It has always been that way. It will never, ever change. We got to make it. We got to make that stance. We got to come to the White House march. We got to do what Trump homeboy did and bomb guard, the Congress Center. Then we just might have to do that. The Capitol building. We might have to do that. We have to take to another level. We got to do this thing like General Toussaint and Louis Ventura and Jean-Jacques Dessalines did in the Haitian Revolution. They didn't go by paperwork. Them boys grabbed their swords, they grabbed their weapons and went to war. I'm not saying they go cutthroat people and things like that. What I'm saying is we got to do more than just talk and post and making videos. We got to set up our own community programs. We have to set up our own re-entry programs for our men coming out of prison. They coming from prison, all kinds of demons and demonic and sexual, desires and things have been interjected in them because they're carrying the spirit of their racist ancestors, the racist oppressors. They've inculcated that spirit. We've inculcated, I almost say KKK. We inculcated that spirit as well. That's why black on black crime the way it is. Forget Juneteenth. I'm not disrespecting those who love it, because I love Juneteenth. I celebrate Juneteenth every year. But in comparison to reparations and what we really be sticking our eyes to, keep our heads towards, our eyes focused on, is not no Juneteenth. It's not Black History Month. It's reparations. Anyway, my name is King Kevin Dorival. Follow me, check me out, KevinDorival.com. Bless up, all right? Peace.